JT.
Blaze, how are you?
Hey, how long have you been in the real estate business?
In the industry?
Yeah, in the industry as a whole.
March 22nd, 1987.
Wow, you know the date. That's awesome. I don't know that. All right, so, over the course of that time, I think, things have changed dramatically. What's the interest rate today on a 30-year fixed loan, approximately?
You're looking at mid to high threes, low fours, depending on the type of property.
Okay, so you were doing this business back in '87. Since '87 through about 2008, what were interest rates?
Well, I'll tell you, when I got into the business, rates were at 12s, in the 12s.
Ouch.
When they started coming down, it was a big refinance boom. When rates hit below 10%, not 9, but below 10, it was a huge refinance boom because everybody wanted that single-digit rate. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Of course, over the years, it's been averaging around 6.5%.
Yeah, that's the numbers that I have, 6.5 to 7%. So I guess what I don't get out there right now is, this rate has been hovering for a couple of years, but you know as well as I do, it's going to go up.
Yeah. It's got nowhere to go but up.
It has to.
And the government wants it to go up.
If it doesn't go up, all of our retirement funds are never going to gain any interest, and we're screwing ourselves if we keep these
Well, the government has no control over the economy if they don't have the ability to lower rates.
Absolutely. So ultimately, I think if we look at the interest rate of 3.5%, what a huge opportunity that is for a first-time home buyer, a second-time buyer,
absolutely,
a third-time buyer. It doesn't matter. 3.5%.
Well, you're leaving out the sellers. It's a big opportunity for sellers because there's more qualified buyers now for their house than there will be when that rate jumps up 1%, 2%.
What a great point. What a great point. So 3.5%, that's all-time lows as far as you're considering it from doing this since 1987. I've been doing this for about 20 years, and I would say the same thing. I mean, it's unprecedented. 3.5% is ridiculous.
Man, I wish when I was buying my first house that was at 3.5%.
You could buy a mansion compared to what you actually bought that first time around, just because of that little bump to your debt ratio and what you could actually afford.
Right, absolutely. So buy a house now. Sell a house now.
Absolutely. And use that. Blaze Cheech,
the Foundation Group.